Hello again, and welcome to a screencast on the appositive phrase. I would like you to once again pull out a writing implement and something on which to take notes. I will be taking a look at these notes the next time we meet as a class to make sure you've done the work. And here we go. Appositive phrases. Appositive phrases are noun phrases that rename or restate another noun. They rename or restate persons, places, things, or ideas already named in the sentence. Appositives often begin with a, an, or the, but not always. Emphasis on the not always. In this screencast, I will show you some special cases in which the appositive does not start with a, an, or the. These are rare, but they do show up, so be on the lookout. Let's go through a few examples. Example 1. Mitchell's comet was discovered by Maria Mitchell. If we wanted to add an appositive at the end, we could say something like, Mitchell's comet was discovered by Maria Mitchell, an astronomer from Massachusetts. Notice how the phrase, an astronomer from Massachusetts, renames or restates Maria Mitchell. Another one. Because he didn't like the Articles of Confederation, Alexander Hamilton wrote many of the Federalist Papers. If we wanted to add an appositive, we could say, because he didn't like the Articles of Confederation, the first attempt at a national governing document, Alexander Hamilton wrote many of the Federalist Papers. Notice here how the appositive in purple renames or restates the noun Articles of Confederation. Couple more examples. The planning fallacy says that people underestimate the time it will take them to complete tasks. If we wanted to add an appositive, the planning fallacy, a theory of rationality, says that people underestimate the time it will take them to complete tasks. Okay, so the three we've had so far have used a, an, or the to begin the appositive. Let's take a look at one that does it a little differently. Barack Obama plays basketball to stay in physical shape, which in turn keeps his energy up and gives him more mental stamina. If we wanted to add an appositive that does not start with a, an, or the, but is still an appositive, we could do something like, Barack Obama, our 44th president, plays basketball to stay in physical shape. Here, our 44th president renames or restates the noun Barack Obama, so it is, in fact, an appositive. Alright, hopefully you're getting a sense of the appositive phrase. Now some completions. It's your turn. My sister, the blankety blank blank, studies to become an international journalist. Please pause the video briefly to write down your answer on your piece of paper. Alright, hopefully you're done. You could have written something like, my sister, the curious explorer, studies to become an international journalist. Next up, the dog, a blankety blank blank, barked and nipped at the old woman's heels. Again, I'd like you to pause and take time to write down your own appositive in there. Okay, hopefully you're done. You could have written something like, the dog, a crazed brown chihuahua, barked and nipped at the old woman's heels. Alright, giving you a little bit more liberty here. After the swim meet, the swimmer, blankety blank blank, went straight home to study. Please pause the video and take a moment to write down your own appositive phrase. Okay, hopefully you're done. I'm going to give you an example of an appositive here that would not start with a, an, or the. Your appositive could have, but I just want to give you an example as many times as I can of appositives that don't start with a, an, or the, because those can sometimes be tough. So mine reads, after the swim meet, the swimmer, Simone Barron of Phoenix, Arizona, went straight home to study. Notice how if I have Simone Barron from Phoenix, Arizona, that still renames or restates the swimmer, but it does not start with a, an, or the. Alright, here's another example. The student council raised money for a good cause, blankety blank blank. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can come up with an appositive. Hopefully you got that. You could have written something like, the Student Council raised money for a good cause, the Humane Society's annual kitten adoption day. Alright, hope you're grooving on these. A few more for you to complete. The race car driver, blankety blank blank, drove the wrong way around the track. Go ahead and write your own appositive in there, pausing the video. Alrighty, well done. Another one here, Kim Possible defeated her nemesis, blankety blank blank, before the evil plot finished. Go ahead and pause the video to write in your appositive. Alright, hopefully you finished that. Okay, one more. My life goal, blankety blank blank, is posted prominently beside my desk. Once again, I'd like you to pause the video, writing in your brief appositive there. Okay, hopefully you're done with that. I do want to take a moment on this one because I wrote this sentence specifically to talk about a tricky issue with appositives. The appositive that I wrote was, my life goal, to make the world a better place for everyone, is posted prominently beside my desk. Okay, let's take a look at this here. What I wrote is, my life goal, to make the world a better place for everyone, is posted prominently beside my desk. Take a look at this appositive. You might notice that the phrase here looks like something else we've studied before. Can you remember what that phrase was? Yeah, it looks like an infinitive phrase. It starts out with to plus a verb plus the info, but this is not an infinitive phrase. Based on your notes from today's lesson, can you figure out why? Think about that for a moment. I hope you realize that this is an appositive because it actually restates or renames another noun, in this case, goal or life goal. Take a moment to think about that for a second. Alright, if you haven't done so already, I would like you to write down what your own life goal is into the blank using to plus verb plus info. But notice here that you are still writing an appositive because you're renaming that life goal. Please take the moment to write one that is true and meaningful because I'd like to talk about them tomorrow as a class. Alright. Furthermore, I'd like to just take a brief tangential moment to talk about the sentence as a whole. My life goal is posted prominently beside my desk. It is psychologically beneficial to remind yourself frequently of your life goals. People who articulate their goals daily, either by saying them aloud or by reading them or by writing them down, are more likely to achieve those life goals. That's because by articulating your goals regularly, you remind yourself of what you're working towards and make daily decisions based on them. Your goals are prioritized. You are also more likely to see opportunities to make progress on those aspirations in your daily life because they are closer to the forefront of your brain. You are more prepared to capitalize. Alright, little tidbit for today. That brings us to the end of our screencast. Remember, if you have any questions, ask them in the comments section below this video, and your classmates will have the opportunity to help you figure them out. I look forward to seeing you in class with your notes on the appositive phrase next time we meet. Cheers.